Hi, I'm Amber and I've moved from the UK to the US aged 28 with my husband Josh and our little boy Rory. I'm on a mission to explore the American culture and all of the differences from our old life in the UK. So join me as I travel around the States, seeing the sights, eating the food and meeting the people, with some very special tour guides along the way. And to say thank you to the country that's welcomed my family, I'll be collecting lots of mementos and raising funds for some wonderful American charities. So be sure to hit subscribe and follow me on Instagram and TikTok as I discover the land of opportunity.
Good morning. Welcome to episode 3 of Amber in America. I can't believe we've been renewed for a third season. This kind of feels like episode 1, I won't lie, 'cause this is where the fun starts, right? This is where I'm going to start meeting people, doing things, seeing places, and where better to start than right at home, because it doesn't feel like home to me. I want to get to know it better. 6:30 in the morning. I am very fortunate that my little boy is a good sleeper, so I haven't seen this time in the morning for a long time, okay? But I feel surprisingly awake. I think I woke up naturally about 5 minutes before my alarm, so I think that helps. It's also like 70 degrees, which that's Fahrenheit. In the UK, Celsius, I think that's like 19 or 20. I've tried to change all of my apps to Fahrenheit to make me learn faster. But yeah, it's warm. It's warm. It's comfortably warm. So that's kind of weird. And I could be wearing shorts. I'm actually wearing the yoga pants that I got from Goodwill last week. They have been washed. And this fluffy jacket, which now feels excessive, I won't lie. I'm a little bit warm. I've just got a short sleeve t-shirt on underneath, so I might end up taking this off. I also can't believe how many cars there are on the road. We are here because I am meeting my friend Kenzie. Kenzie is the first person that I met when we moved. So it felt like a good place to start. She is a full-time content creator. She does like beachy lifestyle stuff. I'm gonna like link her accounts obviously in this, so you can go and check her out. She's really cool. She's got like a pretty good following on Instagram and does it full time obviously. So when I knew I was moving to Fort Lauderdale, I went onto Instagram to try and find people locally in the area. And obviously most people that are tagging the area are creators. And I'm like, okay, never going to meet those people, never going to make friends with those people. But they do travel around a lot in the area and always tag places. So I think they'll be good. Like Kenzie's really beachy. I was like, I can figure out the best beaches to take Rory to and take the family to. She's always at coffee shops. I'm like, I can figure out some nice cafes that maybe a bit of taste of home. So anyway, I followed Kenzie and a bunch of other girls, and then Kenzie started late in the summer. She started advertising that she was doing some events, ticketed events. Anyone could go, just like girly stuff, small crowd. And one of them coincided with literally like the day after we moved here, and I was like, I'm gonna feel nothing like doing this after the move, but I've got to just throw myself in at the deep end to make friends and get that social circle that we're used to back home. So I got a ticket and went to this event, and this event was, she'd organised to like do some shell art, so like canvases, sticking shells on. It was really cute, and there was, I don't know, maybe 7 to 10 girls there, most of them also creators local to the area, and I made a couple of friends that I still like hang out with even now. So anyway, I've got tons of things that I want to nosy, and also she has lived in this area for her whole life, and so do all of her family. So I think she's a really good place to start. And today we are at the beach at this time in the morning because she often does like a sunrise. So we're going to go and watch the sunrise. It's kind of halfway up now, so we're going to go and watch the sunrise-ish, chat a little bit, and then we're going to head back to hers, chat a little bit more, get to know her a bit better, and then a little bit later on we're going to go out for something to eat, and we're also going to go and see like one of her favourite places here. So I'm really excited to hang out with her. I think it's going to be a fun day. I'm excited to get going, and obviously you guys are coming with me. We're on. Okay. I don't know why I chose flip-flops and yoga pants, because now I've got like sandy pants and feet.
It's okay, I have socks on.
Yeah,
I really think that through.
That was also a bum move. Well, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Welcome. Thank you for joining me today. I'm excited. I've sort of given a bit of an intro of what we're going to be up to today. I'm kind of excited to start in Fort Lauderdale because I haven't explored
Your
as
own
much as I
hometown,
should have.
Yeah,
right.
Or
So
not hometown, but
but this is now my hometown.
Yeah.
I never call it home, and I should start calling it home. But I know you've lived here your whole life, so you're the expert.
yeah, I guess so. I am. Never lived anywhere else, so
Yeah, you were born and raised here, right?
Yes, I was born and raised in Hollywood. I was born in, but okay, Fort Lauderdale is like a bunch of little suburbs. So I was
Right.
born and raised in Fort Lauderdale. I've just moved to suburbs.
Moved around, like,
never
different-
lived. Yeah,
Neighborhoods and stuff.
Yeah.
And would you ever leave, or are you?
no. I mean, no, because I have so much family here.
Right.
And if I were to leave, it would just be probably a different part of Florida, but only if my family moved too.
Okay.
But not far.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
the cold, like more north in Florida, it gets colder.
It gets colder, yeah. So
Yeah.
I totally understand the sunshine thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a whole lot of the reason why we moved. But I can't, yeah, I know.
Sunshine.
I know, we came here for sunrise.
I texted her last night. I was like, I'm not sure, like, because I come to Sunrise all the time. All clouds this
Yeah.
morning. I was like, I'm not sure it's gonna look too good, but we can go.
I don't know if you can see that. The sun is coming just above the clouds. But yeah, it's not.
But it's like blocked by the clouds.
And a lot of your photos and stuff that you do at
sunrise are like,
Yeah.
Oh.
And I'm never going to get up at this time again in my life. So this was my one shot, and I kind of blew it. So we should have picked a different day. Never mind.
no, it's okay.
I feel like your childhood and my childhood are going to be very different, not just because of
Complete
the weather,
opposite.
but I kind of want to know a bit more about what it was like growing up around here.
My mom lives in Southwest Ranches. They lived in Cooper City, and then when I was in middle school, they bought a house in Southwest Ranches. So when we bought that house, so my brother was born. Anyways, Southwest Ranches is like horse town.
Okay.
Like, have you been to the Everglades yet?
No.
Okay, so it's borderline the Everglades. Like, it was the Everglades 20 years ago.
Okay, right.
And so that is like not, I mean, it's more developed, but it's not that developed. And so, like, there's no Southwest Ranches high school.
Okay.
There's West Broward, which is like technically like Pembroke Pines area, and then like Western, which is where I went to high school, that's in Davie. There's no Southwest Ranches school. But I was zoned for West Broward, which was 15 minutes from me, but I went to Western, which was 15 minutes from me.
Okay.
So there was no like close school.
I am so not looking forward to going through all this process with Rory in a few years, like figuring out
Even
the
school
how
system and
yeah,
stuff.
and obviously you might not always live near the school that you want to go to, and can you go to different schools? And I'm like, oh my god.
Yeah,
this
I
is
mean,
gonna
you could
be-
get like a reassignment, but it is kind of hard. But
Yeah.
I don't know. My mom homeschools my brother.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Because you have a younger brother who's much younger than you. I know you have a
Yes.
sister as well who's a couple years younger than you.
Yeah, my sister's 18 and my brother is 11. Sister's not from my mom.
Oh okay.
So
I didn't know that.
Oh,
You look so alike. Like so alike.
so because I look a lot like my dad.
Okay, fine.
And so my dad is my sister's dad. So mom had me
Yeah.
21. My dad was 19.
Okay.
My dad was young. My dad, once I was born, I think he already was using, but then he went full on like drug addict. And so by the time I was 1.5-ish, he got arrested for the first time. Started dating this girl who was trouble too, like very much trouble. But they started dating and then they had my sister.
Okay.
So eventually, they both got arrested.
Okay.
And so when they got arrested, my sister was taken by DCF because my mom came in to pick me up because I was there too. And the cops were like, we cannot let you take her. Like, I know that she's like
Part of the
your
family.
daughter's
Yeah,
sister,
yeah.
but like she's not your child. Which is just, I feel like is so fucked up that like, that's basically family. But if her mom really wanted to, my dad wouldn't, but if her mom wanted to, she could press charges on my mom. So anyway, she had to go into DCF, and then like she was there for like 2 days under like the government, whatever, and then my grandma ended up figuring out how to take her home because that's my dad's mom.
Okay, right. That's so fortunate.
Yeah.
For Hayley, you know, because
And
I've
then-
obviously met you as a family unit, and
Yeah.
it feels like
Yeah, no, you would think my
right?
mom and sister
I
were
would
related.
never
They're
have-
not.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah, no, so then my aunt ended up adopting my sister.
Okay,
So I never lived with my sister.
right.
Or when we were like really
When
little.
you were going to school and all of this was going on, your little brother was born. You weren't living together with your sister, so you were
No. Like,
fending for yourself.
yeah, like I was with so my grandma is my dad's mom. That's who I lived with.
So school, generally, like all the way through school, was kind of a rough time for you.
Yeah.
There was a lot going on at home. Did you kind of use school as a distraction?
I used cheer as a distraction.
Okay.
My
Which
whole
that's
entire
definitely
life was
not an
all-star
option in
cheer.
the UK, so I'm fascinated by...
All-star cheer?
There's no... Cheer is nothing. Nobody cheers. What are we cheering for?
Well, no, I didn't do football cheer.
You just cheered for...
Myself, basically. Like,
no, what?
Like-
not at a sport?
it's a sport.
Just cheering?
Cheerleading is a
not
sport.
for a team?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to show you a video right now. Not of me, I don't have one. I cheered a long time ago, but Smoed, let's just go a popular team. Or actually, there's a gym in Miami. I'll show you that one.
This is blowing my mind.
This is blowing my mind that you didn't know.
Obviously I knew cheerleading is a big thing over here, but I always just thought it was the cheerleaders for the sports teams.
No, that's not a big thing. I mean, I guess it's a thing, but like all-star cheer is like a big thing.
Really?
Yes. Like it was my life. This is them on the competition floor.
So how old are these girls? Like teenagers?
So, yeah, so I can explain that too, but.
What?
Yeah, I know a few people on this team too.
So this team is connected to a high school?
No.
This is just an
So.
extracurricular activity?
Yes.
Okay.
So there's like high school cheer, yes.
Okay.
Or like middle school, high school cheer, whatever. And then there's also cheering for like football teams, like pee-wee football teams and like younger grades, but then high school cheer, there's that. Anyways, all-star cheer is completely different from all of that.
Okay.
So like I did all-star cheer, but I didn't do high school cheer until my senior year when I stopped doing all-star cheer. It's expensive, I'll tell you that much. I don't know.
So this is like an extra hobby outside of school.
Yeah.
You have to audition, or you can just join a club. Like.
So it's kind of like a club team, and then you, like the gym, but then they put you on a team that like
Right.
would best suit you because there's like levels
Abilities.
and ages. Yeah.
Right, okay.
So like when I cheered, when I tell you it was my life, like I was on a team, but I was also coaching the special needs team. Like I was
Okay.
like an assistant coach for that. And over the summer, I was at that gym every single day, like Monday through Friday, like 9 to 5 doing like summer camp kind of thing, which is
Right.
quite funny.
Okay. Right.
Yeah, so like that was my
Yes.
life, like actually.
That's crazy. That's just blowing my mind. So how old are you at this point
I mean, I did it
for
from
your all-star years? Then what?
I did it. I started cheering when I was 6, and I didn't stop cheering until I was 17.
Oh wow.
It was my life.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's the whole thing. I kind of feel like I need to go and witness
Do
this
some
for
research,
myself, or do
yeah.
some research, or like have a go. And then, so 17. I'm assuming that's the same as it is in the UK. You're kind of thinking about leaving school at this point and going to, we call it university, you call it college.
College, yeah. So that was going into my senior year.
Okay.
I was kind of just like, I want to actually, like, when I tell you I did not like partake in like any high school
Class.
activities or like, yeah, like I had friends, but I didn't like go to the parties with them or stuff
Right.
like that. And so I was like, senior year, I really just want to like
You wanted to get out.
enjoy it, yeah. So I did high school cheer my senior year. I
Okay.
couldn't fully let go, but
Right.
I was like, I feel like this will be like, it's more like with my peers and stuff. But yeah, so I did it till I was 17, and then I did not cheer in college, so.
Oh, you didn't?
Mm-mm.
Which college did you go to?
I went to University of Florida for a solid 8 months.
And what were you planning to study before that changed? What course were you on?
So my major was sustainability in the environment.
Oh, okay, cool. I know that's something that you're still...
Sustainability in the built environment. And then I ended up studying sustainability in the environment.
Right. And what was the... Because UF is
It's
that the
in
one that's in
Gainesville,
Gainesville?
yeah.
So that's a good few hours from here.
Yeah, 5 hours.
Right. So was that part of the reason to come back here? You've obviously already talked about the fact that you have to be close to your family. You're like a real
Yes.
family oriented. So...
So I thought that I could be away from my family.
Right.
But keep in mind, I was also doing long distance with my boyfriend.
Okay.
Because
fair.
I met my boyfriend in high school, and we had been dating for like a year at that point, but like he's been my best friend since I met him, and so he was going to school 4 hours from me. And I didn't have my family, and I didn't have a car in Gainesville.
Okay.
So I had no one,
It
and
just all felt like too much.
yeah, it just like felt really heavy. And I didn't talk about it. I didn't like say like, oh, I'm not okay. That's when I like fell into my ED. We can get into that later. But my eating disorder is really why I came home, because I was like, my mom's like, I'm gonna hospitalize you.
Right.
But it actually happened right around COVID that I ended up coming home. So it was like mid-March, which COVID happened in March.
Yeah.
That my mom was like, okay, we're pulling you out of your classes. But I was like, school has always been very important to me. So I was like, can we just like transfer them to online?
Okay.
So I transferred my classes to online, ended up finishing this semester, and then I transferred to FIU, which is in Miami.
Yes.
And that's where I finished my degree.
So you did go through your degree?
Yeah, I have a degree, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I'd obviously seen bits of this on social media, and I always thought that you finished college and then just went into work, like working.
So yeah, I did just go straight into influencing.
Right. Yeah. No, I know.
But yes, I did get my 4-year degree.
But you did get your degree.
Yeah.
You finished your course.
I graduated
Just here
end of
instead.
2022, yeah.
We're going to wrap it up there because the sun is fully up. That was kind of a letdown, I'm not going to lie.
It was kind of sad.
But yeah, we're going to head back to yours, and then later on we're going to talk a bit more about your job.
Perfect.
Because I'm excited to hear all about that. I'm super nosy about this whole industry because it's totally alien to me. I feel I'm a millennial, and I feel really old. I do. I feel really old.
I feel like you're not old. Like you're just like thinking that you are. I feel like it's just you have a kid, so you're like in my head a little older, but you're still like not old.
I know. I'm 28. I'm not like really old, but when you're saying about creating and doing that as a full-time job, I'm like, that is
How do you do that?
I've never met anybody that does that. I've never met anybody that does that before I met you. You were the first person that I met when we got here, so I'm nosy and interested and intrigued.
I'd love to tell you all about it.
As to how it all works. So we're going to talk about that a bit later, and then let's go.
Perfect. Ooh, my legs just cracked. Hello. We're back.
Puppy.
Scooter's
Hi,
here.
Scooter. This is the latest addition to your family.
Yes,
there
I
are
have
two
two
others. I know. I feel like they're getting neglected. Hi, pups.
You want to say hi to Dookie? I don't even know where Snickers is, but
Just run away. They're all boys, right?
Yeah.
So this is Duke.
Duke, yes.
Hi, Duke. What breed is Duke?
Duke and Snickers are Shih Tzus,
Shih Tzus. Okay.
and then he's an English or French bulldog. Sorry.
Oh, little French.
Sorry, confused you with
I need
Duke.
to show them the underbite. Check out this underbite. Oh, the little puppy.
Show us your teeth first.
Oh, you're so cute, buddy. You're so cute. So yeah, it's you and your boyfriend and 3 dogs
and
in
3
here.
dogs, yes.
Which is, I mean,
and a 2-bedroom apartment.
you're living the dream, I think, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, TBH.
Living the
I'm
absolute
a
dream.
dink. Dual
What's that?
income, no kids.
Jordan, come no kids. I feel like that's the only way to survive in Florida.
It is.
Or maybe,
What like
Other
you
parts of
can't
America
have
too.
children and live here
No.
at 22 years old. Like
well, no, even at 28 years old, it's damn hard. It's like triple the expense of
I
where
can't
we
even
were back home.
imagine.
It's crazy. We're going to go out in a little bit and do a bit of exploring because you are like native Fort Lauderdalian, if that's a word.
yes.
Just made it up. It's a word now.
I mean, I'm a native. So.
Yeah, native to here. So you're going to show me around a little bit, but we're going to get ready now, and I wanted to ask you a bit more about your job, because when we got finished up at the beach, you said that you went to college, you studied sustainability. How and when and why did that end up being content creation? I need the story. I need to know how.
So I honestly, when I am passionate about something, I get a little too passionate about it. And like, I was vegetarian for 6 years, so that was one of the main reasons I wanted to study sustainability and like learn more about that. But I kind of got to a point where I was like, I just felt so helpless. Like, that's a topic for another day, but like, I don't know. It's just like low-key like impossible to like save the earth at this point. Anyways, so then it was like junior year of college and I was doing online school.
Wait, junior year, second year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was my junior year of college and I didn't have a minor yet. I only had my major.
Okay.
So I decided to pick up a minor in social media marketing.
Oh, interesting. Curveball.
Yeah, so sustainability and social media marketing.
Makes sense.
But whatever. Yeah, so then I got that and I was really interested in it, but at the same time, like, I was still, oh, hi Snickers. I was still in college, like, I wasn't doing anything with social media yet, but.
Were you even, like, posting your own
Yes, but, like, for my, like,
friends
high
and
school
family,
friends.
right.
Yeah, like, It wasn't like a large group of people. Sorry, guys. Hold on.
Why are you fighting?
A lot of people, but I genuinely did enjoy like taking pictures, shooting content, but I had no rhyme or reason or like purpose behind it except that I enjoyed it.
Right.
And so also in college, I struggled with a lot of like mental illness and like my eating disorder. I struggle with depression still to this day, but like more manageable.
Was this something that started at college, you think?
It's very like situational. So like
Okay.
I have to like every single day kind of make myself be happy. Not make myself be happy, but like do things that I know are like good for my mental health. If not, I'll like spiral.
And that's part of where the sunrises came from too, right?
Yes, like waking up early and like doing things that like make me happy. That is like just such a good way to start your day.
Yeah.
I just felt so alone. Like post leaving UF, I isolated myself to like no degree because I just didn't think anyone would understand what I was going through. So I had literally my boyfriend and my mom as like my friends. Like that's it. I was like in therapy already, like starting to feel better.
Okay.
In the moment, I wasn't thinking this, but like after, I was like, you know what? I like made it out on the other side. I'm happier. I can manage my emotions now. I don't want other people that are struggling to have to like deal with it alone.
Okay.
Um,
And that's ballsy, by the way. Like, I don't think people like you get enough credit. Like,
thank you.
no, for real. I've been through struggles, things that I will never talk about. I can tell you right now, there is absolutely no way that I will. There's close members of my family that don't even know. And so for somebody who's been, like...
Sorry, guys. Hold on.
For somebody who's struggled to want to help and want to almost like confess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It feels like a confession sometimes. I think that's really a great use of the platform. So, and I'm interested that that's how it started for you.
Yeah, so I just started posting like my life. Like I would post like things that like happened in my life and then be like, but now like I literally posted a reel like it today where I was like, yeah, life can suck, but like you're the creator of your own reality. Like you
Right.
could change it.
Right.
And so I was talking about how I'm in therapy, like I'm on meds and just kind of normalizing it because I feel like when I tell you when I was in college, like deep in my eating disorder and like my depression, all I would do is like scroll on, it was also like mid-COVID, but I would like scroll on social media and see all these people like hanging out with their friends, having so much fun. And like in my head, I'm like, wow, their lives are so great. My life is awful. But like
Right.
in reality, their life probably had struggles too.
Right. That's it.
And I just didn't see it.
No.
So I was like, I'm done with like this whole highlight reel of life. I'm just going to share the good and the bad.
That's how it
started
for you.
Yeah.
And you're how old at this point? Junior year of college?
20.
20. Okay.
Well, I more started posting like senior year-ish.
Okay.
But,
And this was just Instagram.
yes.
So when, like now, by the way, now you have what, nearly 70,000 followers, something like that?
60, but yes.
Something.
Around there, yeah.
A good amount of followers, not gonna lie, on Instagram. And so when did it really start to pick up? Was there like, you hear a lot about this overnight sensation moment, or has it all been gradual? How did that go for you? Because
I
how many years has this
definitely-
been now?
2.
You've been doing it 2 years.
Almost 2. Not even a full 2. So when I decided to like start taking it seriously, I started meeting all these people. I met Kylie and Caroline, like, and from there, like meeting people and like seeing them succeed and like make a career out of it, because I didn't see it as anything other than like a positive way to impact people's lives, which it still is that for me, but at the same time, it's also an income.
Yeah.
So when I started seeing that, I was like, okay, I'm going to start taking this, like, actually seriously. And we would have, like, content days, and so, like, I had, they were pushing my content, too, because, like, I was posting with them.
Yeah.
And you just have to, like, stay relevant in the social media world, almost. So, like, me posting every single day and that kind of stuff helped me take off. Like, I grew from, like, 2,000 followers when I started to 20,000 in, like, 8 months. And then from there, it's been, like, I'll have a viral post here and there that'll, like, push me a little bit. But overall, it's very, like, steady. It's not, like, skyrocketing, like, Alex Roll overnight success. Like, I feel like you don't see that as much as you think you do.
Yeah, for sure.
Running away. Scooter, where are you?
It's, you know, it's good to say and know that slow and steady is still a full-time job for you.
Yeah.
And
no.
it was a full-time job for you pretty quickly, because you went straight from college to doing this full-time. There's no...
So it was basically...
Puppy! You want to cuddle?
He just wants to bark at them. It was basically full-time, like, I didn't get a job when I graduated college, so I had like 30,000 followers and it was full-time.
Wow.
But that is also to say, like, sometimes it's good and sometimes it's bad. Like, with social media, it's like highs and lows. So you kind of have to, like, know that. Like, you're not going to make the same amount of money every month.
Yeah.
And, like, the algorithm, too, like, sometimes it's really going to push you, and other times it's like, you have 5 likes, your account's getting pushed to not even your followers.
Right. So I have to ask, you're obviously doing this full time, and there's a lot of bad press about doing social media, right? Mm-hmm. I don't back any of it because I think you girls are some of like the biggest hustlers that I've ever met. You literally working for every penny. So I do think that it's a job, and I do think that it's full time, and I think that what you do is really cool. But there's a lot of negative vibes around it too. So as somebody that's struggled with mental health, does it ever sort of put you off doing this? Because you must get trolled. You must get trolls.
Yes.
Not too many?
But not that much.
That's
I think
great.
that I don't have enough of, like, not that I don't have enough of a following, but, like, I also have, like, kind of a purpose behind my content instead of just posting, like, silly little outfit videos,
So
which nothing wrong with that. I post that too, but I'm saying, like, I think that, like, a lot of times people are like, I'm so thankful you're so vulnerable, like,
So your
there's more of a
community is
purpose.
like very
Yeah.
curated. Like you've
If
got
I
people
have a
there.
viral video, yes.
Right.
Yes, there's trolls on it. But I also just think it's like, if you're happy with what you're doing, I am going to scream. You know what? You two are going to the bed because then he won't bark.
Is that the trick?
Yeah, maybe. We're about to find out. But yeah, I think that if you are happy with what you're doing and you're like very like aware of yourself and just like happy with who you are as a person, it is a lot easier to not care about the trolls anyway.
Right.
Sorry guys.
That's good. He's cute. He can get away with it. So you've not found this, you don't think that there's anything about this job that affects your mental health negatively?
Oh, I mean, yes. So I think I'm always going to have like very bad money anxiety. Like I just never think I'm like doing enough. So when it's like a slow month, I spiral like bad.
So that kind of brings me to what I wanted to ask next though. What is the future? Because you're doing really well. In a short space of time, you've grown a good following. You're able to make this full time. And yes, you have like peaks and troughs, but you're covering your bills. You're living. You've got beautiful dogs, beautiful boyfriend. Do you think this is something you're going to do forever? Have you thought about the future?
I definitely want to continue it, but obviously I'm not going to be posting like beach content for the rest of my life.
Well, come on, we all need like 70-year-old beach content.
No, but I think that at some point I'm going to start transforming into a lot more mental health.
Okay. Because that's your like passion.
Yes, and I also think it's a lot easier to like be long term because no matter what age you are, like everyone
100%.
struggles.
100%. Could not agree more.
Are you pooping? You are, aren't you? There, baby, take him on a walk.
Dog problems.
Sorry for the little intermission.
You feel better now? Oh yeah, he feels good now.
Pooped and peed. He's ready to go.
Can I give you a love? Hold on, let me move this so I can give you a love. Come on. Oh, my puppy. Hello. So what are we doing this afternoon then? Where are you taking me?
So, I'm actually not going to say exactly where I live, but I live very, very, very close to Sawgrass Mills Mall, which, if you're native to Florida or just South Florida specifically, that is like the biggest tourist mall ever. Yeah.
Do you know what we're eating yet?
I think I'm going to take you to my favorite taco place.
Tacos. See you soon. Okay.
We're here.
We're here. I asked Kenzie to take me to a favourite place. Where are we?
We are at Sawgrass Mills because as Americans we have consumption problems. Me being one of the #1 contributors, so I figured I should take her to the mall that I come to very frequently because it's only 5 minutes for me, so it's so easy for me to be like, oh, I'm bored, let's go shopping.
To be fair, if I had to pick a favourite place in the world, it would also be somewhere with clothes and shopping. So,
Yeah.
you know, we're on the same wavelength. We have a lot in common in that
mall.
field. We're at the mall, and this is outlets, right? Mostly.
Yeah, so the outside is mostly outlets, and then inside there's some outlets, but there's also normal stores, but The funny thing about this mall is that this is a very touristy mall because of the outlets. And so I felt like this would be entertaining. If you live anywhere in the area, you know that people come here with suitcases and will literally drag them around and fill them with clothes. Like,
I'm going to be disappointed if we don't see someone with a suitcase.
I really hope we do. I really hope we do. But
this is cute though, because confession, I have been here before, but I've only been to the end. What's the store? Oh my God, I can't remember what the store's called. Primark's down there, which obviously I know.
Yeah.
Do you shop in Primark? Do you know Primark?
I know what it is. I don't shop. I don't.
So there is a Primark here, which is nice. That's a little taste of home. But I can't remember the other big stores around there. Target's down that way.
Yeah, Target.
Love Target.
I love me some Target. I hate this Target though, I'm not gonna lie.
Really? I've not really done this one in depth.
It's like
because
very
there's one right by me, so there's no
overwhelming.
need.
Yeah, I have one. Well, no, this is the closest one, but I'd rather go to the farther one because it's more. There's stuff in stock.
But this mall is huge, so the fact that I've been here before, I've never been to this part.
You see, my toxic trait is that I know this whole mall. Like I could be a tour guide for real.
Oh my God.
Well, my favorite stores at least. Like I know where everything is.
Okay, fair.
Like,
yeah, no, that's
we're gonna get a little glimpse of it.
Okay, so we're in. I've seen lots of names that I already know. There's the high-end stuff here too, but it's also outlet, we think.
So when we go inside, we're gonna see Rainforest Cafe, and then we're gonna go to the right, and there's gonna be Converse, and American Eagle, and Hollister, and Pink, all those types of stores. And there's also PacSun. I don't know if you've ever been to PacSun.
I've never been to PacSun, but I've seen it on Instagram.
So PacSun's to the left. American Eagle, Pink, all those places are to the right.
You genuinely could be a tour guide here.
No, I could. It's actually so bad.
Okay, let's go be American.
Yeah.
Rainforest Cafe, I'm already sold. Like, I've only been to their Disney. I've been to the one in
have?
Disney, and it's very cool.
My boyfriend's sister worked there for a little bit.
I never knew that was a thing outside of Disney, so that's
Have you
really
ever
cool.
had a cinnamon pretzel? No. Like at the mall?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna get you one really quick. Hold on.
Wetzels, pretzels.
I feel like this is very much an American mall experience.
Yeah?
Should we get the bites or should we get a whole pretzel and split it?
I don't know. What would you normally do? What's the American decision to make here?
We'll see if they have a whole one. We can split it.
Cinnamon, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, I love
you gotta
cinnamon.
get all the sugar.
Okay, fair. I love cinnamon.
Can I have a cinnamon pretzel, please? Okay, we got the pretzel.
Secured the pretzel.
I love me a good Wetzel's pretzels. And here, you can just pull up
That
a
is
piece.
sugary.
Or here.
Okay. I'm excited. It's warm. Oh, I've just tipped that all down me.
Yeah, it's messy, but it's good.
I've got cinnamon tits. Holy shit. That's actually so good.
I told you.
That's really good.
It's so
That's
good,
like on
right?
the level with Cinnabon for me.
It's kind of similar, honestly.
I do love a Cinnabon. Oh my god. Okay, I'm not even going to want lunch now. This is amazing. This place has all of the stores. We've just been in PacSun, where I've never been before. And I liked it. It has lots of different brands in there. Reasonable price. Oh.
These are so cute.
Wait, tell me that America's obsessed with Valentine's Day.
I love Valentine's Day, and these are so cute. Like the little pink hearts.
They are cute.
And their platform.
But you're going to wear them one day of the year?
Oh no, I'd wear them multiple times. I am obsessed with pink though, so I feel like that's like my holiday.
This is a good place though. Like these stores, there's a bit of everything.
Yeah.
There's a bit of everything, which I like.
This mall has every store you could ever think of, I swear.
Do you know how many stores it has, tour guide?
No, but I could look it up. I actually don't know that.
Well, you're not that good of a tour guide then.
Victoria's Secret pink, is that in
That's a thing in the UK.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's expensive. Is it expensive here too?
Yeah. So overpriced.
Yeah, it is expensive.
How-
Not always the best quality.
How many malls? How many malls?
How many malls? We're gonna find out.
How many stores are in Sawgrass Mills?
Mills malls.
Can't talk today, obviously. 329.
That's
Hollister?
There's a lot of stores. Yeah, so we were just saying the shops that you guys choose is probably a little bit different. So
Yeah.
Hollister's popular, Abercrombie's popular, American Eagle is popular way more, I feel like, in the UK.
Should we look at women's or men's?
This is a lot brighter than it used to be.
Yeah, they used to have like the dim lights and it
It
would
was so
smell
dark
so,
in here. I
like,
don't think I've been in a Hollister
perfumey.
since I was about 15.
Really?
Yeah, for real.
These are cute. They normally have pretty good sales too. Like buy one, get one, 50% off jeans.
Good deal, good deal.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people wearing Hollister jeans and they look pretty good.
Yeah.
Successful trip to the mall. I purposely left my purse in the car.
And I did not spend any money, so go team.
That's success, honestly. That's success in my book these days, because I would normally have my arms full by now. And there is a lot of stuff that I need, but also a lot of stuff that I want. So we've avoided it, and now we're going to go get something to eat.
Yay, we're gonna get
Although
some tacos.
that cinnamon pretzel that we had when we got here was
We need some
was
like
too good.
nutrition. Though.
Yeah, okay, let's go get some vegetables.
Yeah.
Do they exist in this country? Just kidding.
Like, not really.
harder to find, all right.
Yeah, 100%.
Let's go eat.
We are at Davy Taco Bar, technically Agave. It is my favorite little like Mexican hole in the wall, and I just feel like everyone needs to try it. Most people that try it like it, so I think for the best.
Yeah, I feel like Mexican food, if you're going to have Mexican food, it's good in Florida, right?
Well, yeah, everyone likes it that's tried it except for my picky boyfriend, so that's why
He
I
doesn't
think
count.
hopes are high.
He doesn't have an opinion, he doesn't count. So what are we going to get?
So we're gonna get tacos. I'm gonna get multiple tacos. I'm gonna get 3 tacos, I think, and then we're gonna try them.
I'm excited.
Hi, good.
Hi.
How are you?
What are you guys recording?
She is filming a YouTube video.
Oh, okay.
She just moved here from the UK, so I'm taking her to very American places.
I'm experiencing proper tacos.
I figured I'd take her to my favorite taco place. Though.
Excellent. Thank you for bringing it. What kind of meat would you like for your tacos?
Can I also do a little bit of refried beans and rice? Or can I do refried beans and rice and 2 of them? Switch them up a little bit. Hey!
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
Alright, so I didn't really order this with like a rhyme or reason at all. I literally said that to the guy. I was like, so sorry that I'm telling you to put the most random things in each one, but
Wait, I need to show the camera.
so good. And then we got a giant thing of queso.
Oh my god. Wait, I need to show the camera. See that?
Then the chips, if you want to
Steaming
show.
hot.
These chips are like, they make them here. This one is mushroom. These 2 are chicken. This one has no pineapple in the chicken.
You said mushroom's your favorite, right? So I'm going to
Yeah.
try that first and then
Yeah.
have that.
Yeah, so
Okay.
try the mushroom. And then the pickled onions just make it, I swear.
Honestly, I am a big fan of a pickled onion, so
I love
I'm
them.
glad that you like that too. I want to make sure I get to the mushrooms.
Good. The mushroom's not too spicy. That was the only thing I was worried about.
No,
Okay.
I'm like waiting for the spice.
Yeah,
in
you're
it.
like, is it?
No, that's good.
I'll
That's
try
really
chip
good.
and queso.
Okay, chicken queso.
What I like about their chips is that they're all homemade. And these chips are actually gluten-free, if anyone has a gluten allergy. I love their queso. Am I lactose intolerant? Yes, but...
Stuffer for the goodness. Very good.
Alright, and then for chicken, I would try this one just because I said no pineapple. So. But it's rice, refried beans, chicken, lettuce, cheese. I think that's it.
Oh my god.
Good, right?
So tasty. Very messy, but very tasty. You know what I like? This is, thank you. This is soft tacos. I know hard tacos are really a thing around here and I'm not a massive fan, so I was so
I
glad
don't
when,
like fried tacos.
when these came out soft. I was like, yep, I'm in, sold. Okay, so, amazing. Between mouthfuls, if I was coming to Fort Lauderdale as a tourist, which I essentially am, other than the mall and this taco place, what do you love about being around here? Where would you recommend to go that's not necessarily touristy? Like, give us your hot spots.
So my favorite is the beach, obviously. But I don't ever go to Fort Lauderdale Beach, especially around spring break. Prepare yourself.
A couple of people have said that to me. Is this
It's
like
gonna be bad.
really like students?
Yes.
Really?
Like bad. Like you can't drive anywhere around spring break. Ooh, I'm making such a mess, guys. Ignore me eating. But yeah.
Here and more than Miami, or as much as Miami?
more than
like
Miami.
badness?
Spring
Really?
break here. Fort Lauderdale spring break is like the place to be. So if
Okay.
you're going anywhere on A1A, you're not gonna be able to drive. But
Wow.
I do have a beach that you could still go to. The traffic is still gonna be bad because you still have to take the road, but it won't be as like party vibe. I love Dania Beach. In terms of like beachy areas, I would say Dania has much less touristy vibe. But Los Olas area is super fun. Downtown area, Wharf is fun. If you're going to if you're going to Los Olas, El Camino is so good. There's a few other places down there. I love El Camino the most, though. It's like Mexican food. Louis Bossi is like Italian.
That's the one that my friend took me
Got
to.
it, yeah.
So good.
Did you get Kilwin's ice cream when you were down there? Because that's really good. I don't know if that's just a U.S. thing, but it's so good.
I'm looking for a good ice cream place because that Rory likes ice cream too.
Kilwin's is so good. My brother loves that place.
Okay.
And then, yeah, I feel like most of the things to do down here are very outdoor water vibe.
Yeah.
Which does suck when it rains all the time. But
the last 2 weeks, the weather's not been great.
It's been depressing. So I think Florida is on its period or something because it's not in a good mood. There's always, obviously, like, I was telling Amber she needs to go to like the alligator wrestling place in the Everglades. I just think that's like a rite of passage. I used to go there a lot when I was little, and I have a cousin that lives in Chicago, so every time he came, we would take him.
It's like that novel thing to do in Florida. You think of Florida and you think of gators, but I also think of like my life.
Yeah, they're in a
Not
gate
wanting
though.
to
They're
lose
not
it.
going to touch you. And then there you can also go on a airboat tour. Have you done that?
I haven't done that. My dad's actually said that he really wants to do that.
You
so I
guys
think
need to go there.
yeah. It could give me nightmares.
No, you got it. You got it. And then another thing that's really fun is like I forget what it's called. I think it's called the Yellow Boat Tour. You did that, didn't you? The Yellow Boat Tour?
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah, I don't know.
But it went around
I was
all like
thinking
the
water taxi type of vibe.
Yeah. I think I looked at it and it was like the same price as the water taxi.
Yeah, but something like that I think is fun because you get to
going
see
around
it from like the
waterways.
water. Yeah.
To be fair, I back that. I really did enjoy that. That
And
was
then
cool.
another thing my friends and I love doing, if you're like staying here for a few days, is renting a boat and like kind of going out yourself. You have to have a boating license, and my boyfriend does, so that's what makes it easier. But yeah, we'll rent a boat and bring like 8 or 9 friends. It's so fun. You go to like the like just any, what is the word I'm looking for, sandbar, and pack a cooler, food, snacks, drinks, whatever, speaker. It's so fun. Like,
Is it expensive to rent a?
it's normally like $600 for the day, and then if you're splitting it by like, it's normally like $60 a person, if that.
That's a fun day out.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. Like, that's probably my favorite thing to do here, just because. I don't know, like even it doesn't even have to be summer either. The first time we ever did it was on my birthday, which is in April, but like early April, so technically still spring, but it's so fun, and I love being out in the water.
From the outside looking in, Florida is all about being on the water, living the ocean life, like beaches and stuff, and the beaches here are stunning, like stunning.
Yeah, but being
The
out
water's
in the
so
water,
clear and stuff, so yeah, that's something that we really want to do, so I'm gonna have to.
I would also have
Pick
you
you
been
up on
to
your
the
next
Keys
one.
yet?
We actually went for our wedding anniversary last year to the
Okay.
Keys just for a weekend because Josh had been before. I loved it, and so he was like keen to take me, and I really enjoyed it.
Because the Keys is like my
very
top
beautiful.
recommendation. I love
And
the
it has
Keys.
walkability, so that was a bonus.
Yeah,
too.
where'd you stay in the Keys? Key West?
Yeah.
That's why there was walkability. Because
Yeah.
I was going to say in Key Largo, which is where I normally stay, you have to drive everywhere.
Right, yeah, no, we were Key West, and like we were right on the main high street, whatever it's called, so it was really cool, but
Yeah, there's definitely a lot to do in Florida. On a rainy day,
that's
there's
where
going
I think
to Target.
Yeah, I think on a rainy day,
The movies, Target, the mall.
You're definitely not made
eating.
for the rainy weather, which is crazy because you have the rainy weather every year. Like,
Yeah, but
For
okay,
short
like
periods of time.
Florida in the summer, it rains every single day.
Yeah.
At 4 o'clock. That's it though. So you just know to like do everything in the
Before
morning, or like around 4 o'clock. Yeah, you do everything in the morning, and then by that time you're ready to take a nap because you've been in the UV 10 all day. So I love South Florida, Fort Lauderdale specifically. Would never live anywhere else, but as long as you're in the sunshine, I feel like you're gonna have a good time.
I think like spring, autumn, fall time is like a good time to be here, for sure.
I know spring break, I said don't go to the Fort Lauderdale A1A area, but it is fun on like a normal day.
Right.
Maybe if you didn't have Rory, because a lot of it's like like bars, but
Yeah.
there's this one place, it's called Rock Bar. It's like an outdoor pool
Ooh.
and a bar.
Okay,
It's
cool.
nasty during spring break, but on a normal day, it's not too disgusting. It's actually where my mom and my stepdad met.
That's a cool story.
Yeah, but yeah, there's definitely stuff to do down there. They just opened a Senor Frogs. Have you ever been there?
No.
It's like,
I know I can picture the
yeah,
brand
like,
straight away.
like if you go on a cruise and you get off at a port, there's definitely going to be a Senor Frogs there.
Okay. Food and drink, right?
Yeah, and they just opened one in Fort Lauderdale, so it's fun vibe.
Well, thank you. I appreciate all of these recommendations.
Yes, of course.
I need to like scone the rest of that. So
I know. I'm ready to eat some chips and queso.
I'm going to switch you guys off now.
Bye.
Okay, we're back.
We're on to the next.
We're on to the next. I've just made Kenzie. I'm excited to see what you think about
I'm
this.
excited. I like tea, so it's like, not that I'm not gonna.
I
like
don't
it,
know if you
but-
know. I don't know if you're gonna like it because it's not. It's definitely no. It's probably too hot right now, but it's definitely no chamomile. This is Yorkshire tea.
I mean, I'll drink
all the way
English
from up
breakfast
north.
tea, but it's also American English breakfast
That's
tea.
it, and
so-
it's definitely not the same.
Yeah.
So this is a Yorkshire tea bag. My preferred brand, just in case you're wondering, is PG Tips. This is decaf.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't do caffeine. It makes me poo. So I just drink decaf.
It is
I
a
don't have
laxative.
fizzy drinks or anything. So
Excuse me, Scooter.
yeah, breakfast tea. We've gone for milk and 1 sugar because that's how she has coffee. So I thought that was a safe bet.
I do like it.
You do like it?
It tastes like English breakfast tea, just a little bit more bitter, less sweet.
Okay.
And I normally don't put sugar when I make that.
To be fair,
So-
I haven't tried an American breakfast tea bag, to be fair. So I can't like say too much.
It's definitely similar.
Right.
And I do, like, I'll drink this whole thing.
But in the UK, generally people are very attached to a particular brand because there are like differences in
Similarities.
flavour. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So anyway. Cheers. Wait,
Cheers.
cheers.
Sorry, I forgot to cheers before I took a sip.
You
I was
wouldn't.
just
I don't think
curious.
you would normally cheers tea, but let's do it. I also brought. Oh, you're going to be excited about this. I think.
I'm very excited to try.
I also brought some British chocolate. Now, confession, I did go to the British store and I did buy a bar of Galaxy because that's my personal favourite,
Okay.
but Josh ate it. So you have Josh to
Rude.
blame.
Just
So I
kidding.
dug through our cupboards and we still have some celebrations left from Christmas, so I brought a little Ziploc.
Hold on, let me get Snickers really quick because he's barking.
Is he?
Yes.
Oh my god, you have a sixth sense, I can't hear him.
Oh, when it comes to them, I can hear anything and everything.
We have a little selection here, and it's up to you what you want to try. So
Okay.
I did manage to dig out one tiny Galaxy. So this is
Okay.
my favourite.
Maybe I'll try her then.
It doesn't taste the same in
As
a
the-
small version
Oh, but
as
it's
like
the
a
same
bar,
thing
but
though,
it's
right?
the same thing. I don't know. I like a big bar.
Okay.
I'm a big bar girl.
But it's gonna taste the same.
yeah.
Can I just try it now?
Try it.
Okay.
I'm excited. Kind of my mission in life to get every American to try Galaxy. I'm gonna watch you intently.
It's very good.
Yeah.
Like very, very good. It has a real chocolate taste.
It's so much better than anything I can find here.
Yeah, no, I will be
except for
finishing this.
Your what do you Gidarelli or good? I don't know how to say it. That's good.
Ghirardelli.
That one, that's good. I'll give you that. And the Aldi own brand is good. But I have like some.
Aldio.
Do you know Aldi? They have like their own brand. It's called like Shocker or something. They're just basic cheap bars of chocolate. It's actually quite good. It's German.
No, never tried.
Yeah.
Okay,
Definitely
so
better.
you want to know a funny thing about American chocolate?
Yes, I do.
So, you know, like Hershey is like the very typical brand.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what people normally use to make s'mores. Hold on.
Yes, I've had it in a small, bearable, but on its own, not so much.
Okay, so New Year's, like a few weeks ago, we had like a little party at my boyfriend's parents' house. And we had a bonfire. We were like, okay, let's make s'mores. The next day in the morning, we slept there, so I was like cleaning up all the trash and stuff. Someone left chocolate in the grass. When I was throwing out all the trash, I didn't even see it.
Right.
And then I didn't notice it, so I let him outside. Had it all over his face.
No.
But since it's Hershey's and has,
No chocolate in it.
yeah, he was completely fine. And so I look, because I'm like freaking out, looking up the ingredients, and it's like, it's 99% milk and sugar, to the point that like there's whatever ingredient is like bad for dogs. It's not chocolate. It's like something that's in
else. Yeah, I
chocolate.
don't know what it is, but
There's none of it in
there.
Hershey's. Like this little tiny amount, because of how much sugar and milk is in Hershey's. It's actually
That's crazy.
disgusting. I was like,
Well,
I
they-
never want to eat that again.
there you go then. If you want to feed your dogs chocolate, Hershey's
Yeah,
is fine.
let him have some Hershey's.
Oh my god, like, please.
No, I wouldn't recommend because I was having a panic attack,
But-
but he did end up being okay.
Okay. Oh my god, that it's kind of scary. I've said it once. I've said it 1,000 times. Hershey's is gross. American chocolate is generally gross.
Yeah. I do really like Ghirardelli though,
that's
and
good.
I really liked that chocolate. Like, I would eat that all the time.
I will supply you with more. I will be your new supplier. Okay, right. So we've had a busy old day. This is like hard launch, I suppose. Hard launch of the charity concept. So I have registered a 501c3 called BritGiving, which actually was named by one of my followers. And I need to find who it was and say thank you. So what I want to do is, as I'm traveling around America and meeting all these different people,
I want to collect some items from their life as I'm getting to know them better, and either sell them, auction them, do some giveaways, bits and bobs through this charity to raise money for other American causes, because I feel indebted to America, because you've let me in, you've welcomed me, and generally this is one of the main things that I love about it here. People are so welcoming here. People are so much friendlier than they are in the UK. Really,
Especially South Florida.
Yes.
Wow.
That's
crazy.
Even compared to like the north of England, where generally people are friendlier than the south. People are just really nice.
That's surprising.
Really
I normally
nice.
think people are nice, but most people don't think that.
At least not of South Florida,
Yeah.
I think.
Miami, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't spent too much time in Miami, but generally everywhere that we've been, and even when I've travelled in other states before this.
Go America.
You're really nice
Go Florida.
people.
We're being good.
Yeah, so I want to do something nice back. So I want to raise some money for some American causes, and I know that you, with the mental health and all of the sustainability, and you have that running through your veins. You're very charitable as well. You do a lot, as much as you can. And so you're going to donate something?
Yes.
And tell me about the cause that you would like to raise awareness and some money for.
So the charity I've chosen is NEDA, which is National Eating Disorder Awareness. As I said earlier, I had an eating disorder, and at the time that I had an eating disorder, I kind of felt like that was the only... Sorry, guys. That was the only outcome to make me happier, was to lose weight, and that is truly not the case. And I just also felt so isolated and alone, and NEDA was one of the first accounts when I was going through eating disorder recovery that I followed, and it was every single day a positive you're doing good, keep it up kind of thing, and that's what I want to be for someone. But
Right.
NEDA is just such a big platform already that if I can help donate to them in any way so that they could help other people, then by all means, that makes me so happy.
Amazing.
Actually, my first ever yoga class that I taught, everyone that bought a ticket, all of it went to NEDA.
Oh, amazing. That's so nice.
Yeah, so that has been a huge...
It's nice to be able to give something back.
to someone that,
To
charity that saved my life.
Right. It's amazing. And whether it's a person or charity, whatever it is, the feeling of getting to a point in your life where you can recognize and appreciate and give back is so special.
100%, yeah.
So when these go up for sale, 100% of the proceeds is going to go to
team.
NEDA, or I need to say it like an American, NEDA.
NEDA. Yeah.
NEDA. Okay, got it.
NEDA.
So let's have a look what we've got. I'm excited because I love clothes. So we've got a little workout set here from Gilly Hicks, which is...
Gilly Hicks?
Gilly.
Gilly.
Damn it! I messed up again. Gilly.
Gilly Hicks?
Gilly Hicks.
Yes.
I have friends called Jill with a G. That's Jill.
Really?
Yeah.
I've never heard that before.
In the UK. Whoa, okay. I mean, they're not called Gil. That would be weird. Right, okay. Workout set. It's a lovely cobalt blue. It's very nice. What else have we got?
Yes. That's the Hollister Activewear brand.
Yes, so cool. It's really good quality. I'm impressed. I need to get
Yeah, I
myself
have
some
it in
of this.
black and I love it, but
Yeah.
blue I just don't wear very often.
Not
So I
your
feel like it'll benefit someone more than me.
For definite.
This is from Revolve. It's a little leather going out top. I don't really go out very often, so I also feel like that'll benefit someone more.
That happens to everyone when they grow up. This is cute. This was giving me retro vibes.
Yes, disco girl.
Yes.
This is actually
Love.
from a brand called Shop Pink Blush.
Okay.
They sent me a bunch of stuff, and I didn't want to keep all of it.
Yeah, this is so cool.
I feel and the pink and the purple, I love that dress.
Yeah, it's really cute, and that is a flattering shape too.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. Oh my god,
And
I'm making a
then
mess.
This is also from Revolve. Tags
New
still
with
on.
tags.
Yes.
New with tags.
Yes, and that's a very good quality dress.
Really good quality.
I just don't love the color on me. I'm not gonna lie. I'm super pale dysmorphia, and light blue makes me feel pale.
You
So-
literally sat next to me. You're you don't need to be worried about
I
that
have a
now.
fake tan on right now, guys.
Okay, I need to know the brand. Thank you.
Oh, I got you.
This is wedding dress.
Yes,
wedding guest
formal
dress.
attire. Yes,
This is so
and it has a
nice.
little slit in the leg with the ruffles. It's really cute.
Yeah, this
but
is really good material too. I love it. Okay, next up, getting
my
on top
favorite
of.
brand in the world, Lotus and Luna.
Are these? They look
Yes,
like similar
same
shape.
brand, yes.
Same brand.
But
I love this colour.
I have 50 colors. I have an obsession
You
with
don't
them.
need them all.
Exactly.
This is
so,
a really nice.
I want someone
teal
else
kind of
to
colour.
get to try them on, because then you're gonna become obsessed.
They look very comfortable, but a little bit put together, which is I need. Yeah, I need help in this area because if I'm comfortable, I'm wearing like sweatpants. But like this is level up.
Yeah.
This is sweatpants, but you don't look like sweatpants.
If anyone else wants to shop it though, you could use code KENS20. Just a little plug.
plug. We'll plug everything in the description. Absolutely.
And then
Oh, this is a bit sexy.
Yeah. Yes, it gives me like Sleeping Beauty vibes. It's inside out right now.
Hold on.
But I've worn this like so many times. But if you know me, the amount of pink in my closet is overwhelming. So trying to share the love. And
Is that a tie across the front too?
no? So the tie goes in the back. Oh, this is like both of these go in the back of the. Wait,
That's a front.
I didn't wear it. Oh, this goes over your neck.
Oh, got
I
it.
didn't wear it like that. Yeah, so this little bow in the front and
Little
then
mesh sleeve.
the mesh, and it's actually
That's
so flattering on.
sexy. I like
It's
it.
so cute. I love that dress.
Amazing. I'm really appreciative of you kickstarting this charity
Yay.
drive. Nada. Okay, so they will be going on the site as soon as my work visa is approved.
Takes some time.
Honestly. So yeah, I'll make sure to come back around when they're available. But I will also put in the details of NEDA and how you can like do it. I'm assuming you can donate.
Yeah, you can
to
donate
them.
on their website.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'll put all of that in the description of the video too if anybody wants to send some cash their way because
Send
it's
it
done
over.
wonders for you. So.
Yes, they also do like charity walks and like events.
Nice.
They haven't done
where,
one in
where are they
Florida.
based? Do you know?
I honestly don't know, but
No.
I know that they have never had an event in Florida.
Thank you very much for coming
Of course.
today.
Thank you for
Thanks
having me.
for letting me like sidekick you all day. I've had a great time. I've learned a lot about America. So much. And I might have to steal your
Yeah.
dogs, at least one of them. I feel like you could go down to 2 and not notice. No?
Oh, I would notice.
Okay.
Because if you took this one, I would get so much more sleep.
No, that's true. That is true. And I would get poop in the house.
Yeah, that he would eat. So.
Oh, okay. That's enough
Bye.
rambling. Bye. Mwah.